Welcome back to our next Monday multiplayer matchup. This is an engagement campaign with the Orcs versus the Space Wolves. This is another online player. I think he's actually a subscriber to the channel who challenged me to a battle. So we'll see how this goes. I assume I'm playing as the Orcs and he's playing as the Space Wolves, but we did it the other way around during our last matchup. So we'll see what force selections we have. No, we're actually playing as the Space Marines. So I will get us some forces selected here. Holy moly, look at all these units that we can get. 8,000 points. Okay, so I've selected our forces here. I took the Imperial Titan. It's actually 1,000 points. I'm hoping that's the right decision, but he has an extra attack, so I feel like that's okay. And if we run into the enemy, we can use the Land Raiders to fight off at range. We have 3 freaking Whirlwinds. We have 2 Venerable Dreadnoughts. I have the Stormcaller, Thunderhammer to try to hold the lines. I ended up going with the Wolf Lord here with the hope that he's going to be able to survive and just act as a force to stop the Orc onslaught from overrunning our lines. I have 3 land speeders. I have a las cannon and a missile launcher. Unfortunately, I do not have access to the bikes, which the aspects for some reason, which is kind of a real big bummer because if I did, I would definitely be using those so I could use them to scout around and then we could just blow them apart with our whirlwind. So I am a little disappointed that we don't have that option. Because man, that could just be a massacre with 3 freaking whirlwinds, but not possible. So instead, I ended up going with 2 Wolf Priests, and the thought for this is that's 4 healing that abilities that these guys have. So that should be able to help us keep alive our hero and also the Thunderhammers to try to hold the line. And then I had 80 points left, so I went with the pack leader here. He should be able to help us recover any morale losses. So should be interesting. Looks like it's a fairly open map. So we'll see how the deploying of the forces goes. This is an engagement, so we don't need to necessarily sit back and wait for him to come to us, but at the same time, he's going to have better line of sight than we are because he's going to be running his units into us. We may not be able to get counterattacks on the super cannons unless we can actually see them. So we'll see what we can do with the not the Land Raiders. Well, the Land Raiders do attack, but the land speeders to be able to act as our scouts in this case. Okay, so I have deployed our forces. I'm not sure my strategy is going to be a solid one, but I'll explain my reasoning. So I have on this left flank, I have the Titan, and then I have all of my infantry. And the thought behind that is I'll keep my 2 Wolf Priests over here, and we can kind of just keep healing them as necessary. And then we have the Land Speeder to try to get up here to get the victory point as quick as possible. In the middle, I have another Whirlwind with our Wolf Priest to be able to boost them up, and then hopefully by being in the middle, it'll allow the Ruined Priest to run either to the right or left side, depending on where the targets are, to try to continue to get additional damage boosts. And then I have my Mechanized Forces on the right side here, and the Land Speeder try to run up here again. We have buildings over here. My fear is this player likes to try to run and capture victory points, so I hope he doesn't try to just run down the side and capture places. But even if he does, we're going to have to hopefully capture these 2, so that should make it a 5 to 3 victory points. So even if he ends up capturing some of this, we should be able to counter some of his moves, and then with our land speeders, as long as we can keep them alive, they have good movement, so they should be able to run around and capture some points as well. Especially if he sends out a small, fast attack force. Unfortunately, there's buildings along the right side of this place here, so we're not going to be able to shoot off to the right side once we capture here. But we should be able to kind of shoot up in the front and to the left. And then this one over here is fairly open. If we have to pull back, there are multiple barriers. We can hopefully continue to fight and then have him funnel his units in the middle. and we can try to get some attacks. Hopefully he won't come around the left and flank us, but certainly that is a possibility as well. So we're going to try to rush, capture the victory points, and then set up a defensive line while the green tide tries to overwhelm us. So we'll see if our elite 8,000 point army can fight off 8,000 points of the orcs. Hopefully he will not have 3 mech guns, because that's going to be obnoxious, but he very well might. But the benefit to us is they have very slow movement, and it'll take him several turns to even get that mech gun into range, whereas our whirlwind should hopefully be able to shoot him from afar. Main thing we need to be scared about is super cannons, because if they get a bunch of shots off from range, that's going to be a problem. Given how much of a mechanized army we have, it's certainly possible that they will have that as well. I also expect to see probably a Morkanaut and a Gorkanaut, since we got 2 Land Raiders and a Titan. I suppose it's possible he may have 3. Hopefully not 3 Morkanauts, because that's going to be a pain in the ass, but it's certainly possible with all of those custom force fields. It's going to be interesting. It's going to be an interesting force selection, and I don't know who he's going to have for his war boss, if it's going to be Mograk with his custom force field as well, or if it's going to be the war boss, what's his name, Gut Ripper or something like that, to get all those attacks off and use the war ability. So we'll see. We'll see what we end up finding here. It should be an interesting matchup. Damn, took it already. Well, let's try to scout, I guess. A little confused how they got down there so far. Fast, I mean. Makes me kind of worry, like, are they going to have... all of their artillery and everything up too. In which case I don't want to block my guys together. Overextended that land speeder. I get blown in the sky now. That sucked. Well, he's fucked. Sigh. Snap. There go my scouts. This is not going well. I'm gonna be able to kill those guys with all this crap in the way. Where are you attacking over here? Storm boys, can't tell. Probably over on the left then. Move you over this way. An unreasonable thing. I don't really want to get you shot up though. Move over here. Oh, what does he have in here? 3 weird boys. So if I put you over there, killed it, and they all blew up, that would be a lot of damage to you. If I put you up here, that's gonna make you in range for everything else. Let's take this out, I guess. Big hits here, man. That was not a big hit.
Target locked! It's just a scratch, boss.
Why are you vexing me? Where do I put you? There you go. Alright, that's a lot of guys. Where do I want to start you off at? Why don't we start off with you?
My powers are clean, untainted by corruption.
And how big is your explode? Three tiles. They would potentially hit this. It's not great. Yeah. Sucked. You guys over here. Come off. Okay, so that means I'll put you back here. Got this freaking rocket copter over here. Can't shoot down, right? Because I've used everybody's attacks. Oh, yeah. That sucks. Put you guys over here, I guess. Pulling you back. I guess can move up this way. Infantry's still pretty strong. If I pull you up here, put you there. Now we got supercopter. Ooh. So now we can at least see him. Really? 9% chance to hit. Damn it.
You're shooting me up, lads.
Stuff because I want to keep you in cover. At the same time. Wait. I can take this guy out. Alright, so war bikes are down. Battle wagon is down. He's got 2 super cannons, 2 a Gorkanaut, and either a Gorkanaut or a Morkanaut back there. We see that he's got Copter running around. I think it's gonna be wise to put you going to anyways. And I'll use my Wolf Priest as cover to hopefully prevent this Death Copter from coming and destroying him. That would not be great. Was he coming down to kill my... I thought he was going to come down to kill my Whirlwind. Maybe he is. Oh. Don't know who he was shooting at. Just don't take out my shield, that's all I ask. Oh, there's another Gorgonaut. Wow, that's amazing. Alright, so he's in trouble. Still can't. Copter. It's gonna be fun. Alright, we're going to be really careful over there. Oh, he should have moved him down first. Get that bonus attack with him. Damn. Boss. He's gotta go. Oh. I see what you did there. Attack and run away. Gotta pull these guys back for sure. That war boss with his big claw can do too much damage. Actually did not think he was going to attack the guys. Alright, so how do I want to do this now? Got a lot of issues here. We start by going over here. Alright, we can see those war bikes. Still can see them. It's fine. Kill this guy, because I can't have them flanking you. You turn and attack these guys. Probably what I should have done is started off with you. Let's move you over this way. Yeah, see, I should have started with them and then attacked with the Venerable next. Let's take this guy out. Good. Start fighting this guy. Fire into this guy. Take him out. Again. Excellent. What? He's got both Big Red and the War Boss? Holy crap. Right? Well. Excellent. Fire into these guys too. Is there guys hiding in this one too? No, nobody's hiding in there. Alright. Well, very much like to take this guy out. What is this? The battle wagon. That to hit us. You guys all use up your attacks, right? Yeah. I really gotta pull you back. But I gotta get rid of these super cannon shots. Have him. But I really want you to be able to attack as well. Attack. Attack the war boss. I'm most scared about him. Boy, for very low damage, that doesn't seem very low to me. If I would have known it was going to do that much damage, I would have just attacked him. I think you're going to be able to take out the war boss and do... It's worth a shot. They could. Would be incredible.
Target locked.
Sacrifice them for nothing. Oh, and you can't. Boy. Alright, well, runes of protection.
Untainted by corruption.
Go up there to try to run interference. Damn, I really wanted to take that war boss off. I really bet everything that I was going to be able to take him out, so I'll lose those guys for sure. Probably lose these guys. May end up losing Titan as well. Because the war boss could get in there, shred his armor. He should not be able to run past, get attacked, so you guys can stay turned. As can you. Nothing you can attack right now. Maybe what I'll do is I'll move you over this way. Thought being is when he starts killing everybody over here, we'll be able to fire into him. He's gonna, if I were him, I'd move everybody in by the war boss, use his war ability, and double movement, and really close this gap. Hopefully the Titan will be safe this time. Rocket launchers are gonna keep around getting shots off. Keep you guys in this cover here. He's gonna be moving these guys up farther. He'll probably end up losing. Gonna definitely suffer some losses here next turn. I feel like I need to pull you back even farther. But I've backed you into a wall pretty much. So I'm not sure unloading that battle wagon would have been a good move, because then I could have just killed him easily with the whirlwinds and saved a lot of attacks and put him downstream. Now he would have a warp bubble, which would give him additional protection. But I haven't really been attacking guys where they'd be benefiting from the warp bubble right now. Because the warp bubble does not protect against artillery. Oh shit, there goes my shield. Now it looks like the runes of protection are at least paying off. Or land speeders. Hopefully he'll not be able to. Yes, they're dead. Over all this cover. They still get him. Oh, he's going after the knight with the 50% protection. I see he loaded them back up in the Gorkanaut. They go.
The old Father protects.
Just gonna walk. Oh, there you go. I'm like, what's going on? Maybe using them to put up the fire. Trying to use them to take the attacks. by a land speeder. Why doesn't just attack it and save the crack grenade for the venerable dreadnought? Just wanted to make sure he took. Oh, he's gonna try to use his attack to go after Rowan, maybe? His rockets? Oh, he's turning him around. See, he did this all sorts of backwards. Should have done that first and he would have killed it by attacking the back of Rowan. Maybe he just didn't see that opportunity originally. Did this all out of order. Good damn. But I don't quite understand his strategy. Is it that he wants me to waste my attacks taking these guys down so I don't take out the Gorkanaut? Is that kind of the thought pattern?
Death from above.
I haven't heard anything, so I'm assuming it's nothing. Head and these guys out. These guys. Maybe. Back here. Back these guys. Able to attack them if you guys move it down. It's gonna shoot that away. Alright, what do I want to do? Everybody's hidden in there. Let's attack the knobs. Hopefully I don't end up blowing my own guys up. Certainly is possible. Right. It's your triple attack. let's finish it. Go. Go up here.
The suckers are beating us!
Stuck out in the open. Back. They're taking out this Meganaut. Such a butt to kill.
It's just a scratch, boss.
Guys, is it? Let's keep you there. Dead. Go this way, get.
Hiya, Rus! Leave it, Rus! Hiya!
Oh, he's totally dead. Alright. Really? Alright.
Oh, he's gonna crash!
Priest. This guy. There you go. Say, if you disappoint me. Alright, so missile launchers are hosed. You can't get into combat. If I put you down there, it's gonna die. Those guys are in. Let's keep cover. Attacked already. The cover. Cover. Imagine he's gonna put these guys down. They kill the last can. Mega knobs in there. Like that. this way, I guess. Some reaction fire in case. Well, I guess they won't come down this way because speeder. Oh, I see. So he thought he could use his force attacks to try to damage the Titan. Okay, I guess that makes sense. I thought he meant more for survivability. I doubt he would have downed the Titan, but yeah. Is he flaming? It's the launch.
Iron shield failing.
Well, free blades going down this turn, I think. Yep, goodbye. Got like 1 health. Oh, mega knobs that are almost dead were the ones to kill him. That's sad. Very sad.
Do that again, kids.
Put you in good position to attack with these guys.
Target locked.
I don't know why I did that. I could have just moved this Venerable Dreadnought. That was kind of foolish. Effect.
suckers have beaten us!
Lame.
The suckers have beaten us!
I was hoping to get him up further so then he would be able to stun. Yeah, that was a stupid move, actually. Now all he has to do is run down there and they can get shots into you. Should have just moved him over. Oh well. We're gonna win this. Start to get a little more cocky when I know anything. Ouch. I was going to use the stun ability to take him out, but now that I think about it, I have all my land raiders over there that are easily going to be able to kill this guy. Why would I need to... Okay, now that was a good use of a flanking maneuver. He's actually going to probably kill the Venerable Dreadnought. Yeah, see, that was what you should do. Learning.
My powers are clean, untainted by corruption.
No, let's start it off with... Wait, I don't want to start it off with these. If I can just kill him. Other things with our attacks. Alright, victory is ours. So yes, I think he's a little confused on how to use the Morkanauts and Gorkanauts, and this is just my opinion, but I've found that the Morkanauts are excellent because of their uh, custom force field ability. You can surround all your infantry around him or put him next to your super cannons, and then they get some force field protection. And then, oh my gosh, if you have Ogrok as well, and you get two force fields together, and then you have a Killacan in there, and then you have your super cannons, that's like a super force right there. And the only way you can really take them out effectively is by running some sort of melee unit in there, because they just stack on each other. It's insane. And then with their beam cannon, for the lack of a better term for it, with their attack, that does more heavy armor damage. So it's much better at taking out things like Titans, plus that can take out the Titan shield. Whereas the Gorkanauts, they get a ton of attacks, but they're low attack damage. So against things like infantry or lightly armored vehicles, they can just completely decimate them. And then when he's using the Gatling cannon, that has like an area of effect, so any units around it can actually take damage as well. And so if you get up for it, and so the thing that's really good with the Gorkanauts is if you can somehow turn an enemy force around and then get side or rear flank shots into it, just because of the sheer amount of attacks you get, does a ton of damage. And so that's how you can really rack up a lot of effective killing power with the Gorkanaut versus the Morkanaut. So he, for a lot of his attacks, was just attacking me head on with the Gorkanauts with the machine gun, the Gatling cannons, and things like that. And my ion shield was still up, so it was just not a good use of the Gorkanaut's abilities. And we saw with Gruk there, the Gut Ripper, he was able to turn my Titan around. So if he would have done that first and then shot him with the Super Cannon and then the Gorkanauts, oh my gosh, that Titan would have been killed a turn or two earlier. So definitely just some points there in case others starting players are having difficulty figuring out how to use these units, because sometimes I had a little bit of difficulty kind of figuring out what the best way to use them was as well. And obviously you can also use them as a transportation hub as well, because they have transport capabilities, so you can just run them down, and then once you get into where you need to be, you can unload all your forces and run them in to get them killed. So had some nice flanking abilities though. Otherwise, you know, I saw him do it on the Venerable Dreadnought there, and then also with the War Bike over here. Excellent job taking the land speeders out. That definitely would have been what I would have attacked to with those forces. Make sure I could try to cut down on the line of sight of the enemy. Just again, grouping all your forces together when fighting Space Marines, especially when you know they have whirlwinds, you're just asking for to get blown up by the whirlwinds, and they can just destroy forces, as you saw here. And then the only last thing I want to point out is this Ruin Priest here. As you saw, he has the ability, when he uses his stun ability, to actually take out vehicles. A lot of the stun abilities in this game don't actually work against vehicles, but he's one of the ones that actually. So I just want to point that out specifically. Alright, so it was an 8,000 point game, and somehow we killed 8,040 units. I don't know if he gave himself a little bit extra points or if it's just a rounding error by the computer. Whatever. So we took out 8,000 points. He took out almost 3,000 of ours. It's 36 to 8, so we have almost a 4 to 1 kill ratio. So thank you for watching this video. I will continue to upload Monday multiplayer matchups. If you're enjoying these videos, please give my channel a like and subscribe to post more. I'll also continue to upload daily Dawn of War videos until I complete that series. Thanks again for watching, and have a great day.